And at 9 o'clock, call the meeting to order.
Move to approve the agenda.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. First, we have Nate, his bid.
Oh,
That
okay.
in front of us.
Yep.
Yeah, just the three that weren't part of
Three
that.
ditches that me and Rick were talking about.
Yes.
And we went and looked at, that'd be the Elhurt branch, the Wallace, and the Whiting. Total to do all those would be like 12,500 max. The Elhurt branch, I talked to, what's his name, John over there, he did some cleaning on it.
Oh, Jim.
Jim.
Jim Rice.
Yeah.
Oh, Jim Rice.
Yeah, so I think only the north portion of that really only needs done, and then I seen where they, there's some houses right there. They started taking out some trees too. I thought I'd touch base with maybe the people that live there when we're in the area and see if they want that sprayed since they're cleaning it out, which we'd be able to do fairly easy with what we got here.
So Jim did it with the city guys, they must have taken
Yeah,
it.
they had somebody, they turned an invoice in.
Okay.
Did we get the invoice? Okay, Rick talked to
Not
me about it.
recently.
There's
Yeah.
supposed to be an invoice coming.
Yeah, he cleaned up pretty much from Liz's house, I believe, where Liz
Yeah.
lives up around to the, just past the.
Right, since the last time you were there,
school.
we fixed all that mess that was right there by Liz's house. Their driveway was falling into the Elbert, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got that all fixed.
Wow, okay, but yeah, so that's where we're at with just these three. And I'd get with Rick before we do that Wallace and Whiting, because I think they plan around that, or they farm around all that stuff, so.
Yeah, but the farmers up there, I know, were requesting that
Yeah.
something gets done.
Sure, so, I think we'd be able to do it, when me and Rick went and looked at it, we talked about doing all the small brush right away early, probably within the next week or so, if we can. And then come back and do the bigger trees, like the mulberries and stuff like that, maybe in the fall.
Yeah.
So, try and knock down all the small stuff quick and easy, and try not to leave any footprints anywhere, so. That's where we're at with those ones.
I'll move to approve the bid for the brush removal on the Elbert, Wallace, and Whiting drainage districts.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Yeah, I just want to make sure you said this, down here it says total estimated.
That's it, I just
that's-
put the total on there of what I collect, but each one is individually, not to max in each
Go by
one.
the district.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It
okay.
says it in there, not to
Yeah,
exceed.
that's what
Yeah.
I just wanted to verify. It says total maximum for each ditch. Yep.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
I just want to make sure, just approved by.
Bill, late to that one?
The dogs are good.
All righty. All right,
Thank
Thank you.
Yep.
John?
Just in time.
Not too much for updates. We had a void up in Narrow Bridge. We filled that in.
Never
Everything,
read?
everything's right up there, yeah.
I get a bagel.
Get a sandwich.
So we got that filled in Tuesday without any incidents, so didn't have to close the road. So it was looking very good.
What was?
It was like a bridge abutment. It had some pilings, some rotten planks.
Oh, yeah.
And the dirt kind of pulls through, and then a hole showed up. Took almost 3 yards of full of them.
Really?
It's a big hole. But got that one done.
It's funny, oops, sorry.
Go ahead.
It's funny, I was questioning, Panora Avenue and on the 5-year plan and putting the other road on the 5-year plan. And just last week, I had somebody ask me, why aren't they doing something about Panora Avenue? And I'm like, by the way, they are.
Well, the bridges anyway.
Yeah, yeah.
One thing at a time. Also met with the DOT in Missouri Valley yesterday in the bypass. They've got all their plan finished, so they're getting ready to move on to the right-of-way phase.
Are they gonna start purchasing soon? Is that what the deal is?
Yeah, so they'll start doing the plats now. So the design's finished. One change we got was they had the Canal Street Bridge pretty high, so the levee traffic can drive underneath, and we had them lower that down. So probably saved us lots of money. We're gonna have a cost share on that.
Okay.
That's Missouri Valley.
Aren't they moving that road or something?
They are gonna realign it, but
Yeah.
it's gonna come together about where the bridge is now.
Okay.
The bridge is gonna close, so
Okay, yeah.
your roads will be blowing up when that happens probably, but we warned the city, I guess. So we have that coming up. Probably work to see if we can get match money out of the RPA. Those are federal funds. I don't know if we can, but we can probably get that
Those
matched.
impacts should be coming though from federal or state, I would think, since that, they're putting the bypass in, we're making changes for them.
Yeah, I think we should be able to match
Yeah.
with that. I was gonna work on that, because
Okay.
I don't think either of us from Missouri really has the budget does to pay for that work, I guess. So I think the city did get $1 million grant for that bridge, so that helps. So that's moving along. I think much else, other than I have some Title VI stuff. Unless Megan wants to be Title VI coordinator. No, she doesn't.
She does not.
So you have names in there we're approving, or?
So this will name me as the Title VI coordinator. The first one I had on the agenda was the assurances, I believe, right?
Yep, discrimination assurances.
So that's just saying what we can and can't do. And the second one's the agreement, pretty much saying what my duties are and what I need to do to make sure we're complying with
We're
the
just
assurances.
validating our non-discrimination assurances, is that what you say that?
It's making me the coordinator, so you're
Oh,
gonna find
okay.
me as the person that gets to deal with the complaints and,
Oh, okay.
and the person that.
Which most of this stuff is DOT stuff anyway, correct?
Yeah, a lot of the federal aid stuff I already have to do, so if you get federal aid in other departments, they kind of have some overlap there. One thing probably all of us need to do is just get the EEOC statement in our contracts, if we're letting contracts locally or proposals, just so we know that's done, and I have that language, and I will memo everybody, I guess, once I'm officially the coordinator.
And you met with the guy on Friday?
I did. It was long and dry,
Yeah?
but we got through it.
So we're just considering those today, we're not doing anything else?
So we consider approval to have you sign the agreement.
Yes. I hate putting approve on there because then it's like I'm directing you to approve. So I say consider, so you can either talk about it or approve it. You can have
Okay.
an open window to do it either way, but
All right.
really nothing there that's too spicy, honestly. It's just something we should have every year. They audit us about every other.
And you're the chairperson, or you?
No, Susie always did this before.
Yeah, I say, I don't remember
But
this.
a lot of this stuff is DOT, so.
Right.
Most
Yeah.
counties, I think, have the engineer doing it,
Yeah.
so that's why we asked
Okay.
John, and John was
I'm
willing.
probably spending more federal funds than anybody else in
Right.
the county, so I'm already doing a lot of this already, so.
Okay.
It made the most sense to have John do it first.
Yeah.
Okay, Megan.
So do we need a motion for that? Is that-
Yeah, you have to authorize my signature on it.
Yeah, first one, the first one, I'll move to approve the Title IX, Title VI, Title
Title
IX,
VI.
6.
non-discrimination assurances, and authorize the chairperson to sign the assurance document.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I probably put that title in your head because I always say that.
Yes.
So,
Isn't that to do with basketball and sports or something? I was so confused.
I don't know why that always pops in my head,
Equality?
too.
Something like that.
I'm always thinking that, then when I read it, like, wait,
Yeah.
that's not what it says.
And the next is consider the Title VI non-discrimination agreement with the Iowa DOT and authorize the board's, the chair's signature.
Motion to approve the Title VI non-discrimination agreement with the Iowa DOT and authorize the chairperson to sign the agreement.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
So then we need a motion to appoint John as the Title VI coordinator
And ADA, yes.
and ADA coordinator.
Oh, ADA.
Yeah, go for it.
What?
John and I agreed that he'll take Title VI and I'll take ADA.
Okay.
Okay.
So is that two motions then, I guess?
Yeah, two,
Okay.
Make a
or you
motion.
can do it together.
Make a motion to appoint John as Title VI and coordinator and Megan as ADA coordinator.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries. All right.
Perfect.
Thank you.
I heard a great compliment about you at the spring concert the other night.
Spring
He
concert.
he sings good or what?
No, the guy that used to be the Iowa DOT inspector, I'm not sure what he did, routine
Yeah.
projects, he closed them out. Jeff Shelton.
Oh, okay.
He said out of the 34 counties he worked with, you were by far the best engineer.
Really? Jeff said that?
Yes.
Jeff's very particular.
I got a couple things for you. I want to see the brush control plan for the summer. Yes, I want to know what the plan is. And then I want an update on the time sheet plan and the providing the work plans out to the shops. I want to see something formal in those last two.
Can you get me all personal with my keyboard? Okay. Timesheet, and what was the last one?
The work plans that the
Oh,
shed
work
should
plans,
have the
okay.
night before. And I want that formalized into something so that we follow it.
So, back to the brush, that's by
Yeah.
the left turn, I wasn't expecting. On that, kind of see that being more of a winter work than a summer work.
Well, they're cleaning along the dirt roads right now, and they drive by two and do one. I don't understand the plan at all. I'm trying to think of that road they're on there, I can't remember what it is. But they drove right by that, and they left Tucker and Spalding. So they're right there, why wouldn't they just knock that out? And then White has never been touched. And I was up on State Line yesterday, and I don't know when the last time that's been touched. So.
County line?
Yeah, or county line, yeah, state line. Well, yeah. But there must be a plan, I'm assuming. But it doesn't look like it.
If there isn't, there should be.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I don't know if that's complaint driven, I don't know that we actually cut much brush in the last 3 years before the summer.
Well,
They said they hadn't had the shears on in 3 years.
right. Well, I know someone called in on White. I let Steve know on Tucker, that was 2 years ago. Still hasn't been done. And then I just got a call the other day on county line. So so there must be a plan to drive by two roads and do one road. So I don't know what's going on.
Mills County has a brush crew, and that's all
Yeah.
those guys do is cut brush, and they said it's been great down there. The farmers love it, county people love it.
We seem to be just be responding all the time.
Well,
Yeah, we're definitely complaint driven.
Yeah.
And that's probably what's gonna happen. I should look in the work order thing, but I don't think we've only been tracking work orders since, I think Dave started that right before he got here.
yeah, he did.
So I don't know that we have a lot of history on
Okay.
what's been triggering these other things,
Yeah.
but that, I mean, that's how you level B road graded, is you call and ask for it to be graded.
Well, I was out there by Tucker, fantastic job of grading, went back and forth, but waiting 2 years for brush control doesn't make any sense, so.
And did we do all the work up by Papes on Easton Trail?
Those trees and stuff there?
All those
That was
trees?
Yeah.
Years ago, but I
Well,
think it was a
there's-
joint effort between the DNR.
Yeah,
County roads.
well, the DNR took some out, we had some tornado stuff and
That's what
a
that
lot of
was.
other mess in there, so we had cleaned up, so we're trying to do that. I'm not sure I'd call it cleaned up the way it sits now, but
Yeah.
it's
Okay.
on the ground anyway, but
All right.
yeah, it's all in the right away there, so.
I was told, John, at one time they had the head that went on the loader or whatever to cut the brush,
Yeah, we used to have one of
that
those.
had a sprayer on it.
Yeah.
So that when you were brush cutting, it would treat that stuff as you cut it.
So it
You
wouldn't
didn't
come
have to
back.
worry about overspray or anything. I think it got sold
Okay.
before your time, but if there's a way to be able to treat that as you're cutting it,
We-
and then maybe we wouldn't have to be back every 3 years.
I've had one of those before, so it's called a wet blade, and it treats as you go. I think one time I broke a blade and threw it 400 feet and through somebody's front door. I bought a washer and dryer and a front door. Drywall.
Yeah, we don't want that.
That was, it was like an 11-pound blade that threw that
Yeah.
far. And we've also had, if you're not in there the right time of years, I bought some beans for sure too.
Sure.
So it seems to really stunt the beans back on that. They can look at that. We
The
We've
thing
also
you can-
contracted for spraying before too, and I don't know if we can get into that sort of program where you just do a couple townships a year.
That's what Shelby County does, they actually have a person they hire every summer, and that's all they do. Cost them 25,000 in chemicals, I think, something like that.
Yeah, the certifications and having that liability, kind of like just having a contractor come
Yeah.
into it and they can
Probably,
carry all that,
There you
because there's always lots of people out there report you, just trash you, sometimes.
Yeah.
But brush control plan. And they come back and ask for money, you'll.
no, I just wanna know what the plan is.
Okay.
I never get mad at anybody asking.
Yeah. Well, and my question for you is about we talked about putting less miles on the maintainers,
Mhm.
trying to get the maintainers less miles on those and,
Less mile plan, you want? Less hour plan.
That's ours, yeah. I don't know, it just seems like they grade out by my area, I mean, I know I already talked to you about this, but he grades the roads so often, and it just creates way more dust. It's like, just stay off above.
I know some of that had to do with, John really wanted sand to stop, and the gravel part to stop, because it was just coming out all sand. We were getting, that you guys mix with that limestone. And I know that Steve had gotten to that where we were doing no sand, but now we're getting lots and lots of dust. So I don't know if it's.
It's just been dry.
Yeah, that too.
I don't know how you fix it. A lot of it, the blade operators have discretion, I think, a lot on whether the roads need bladed. And I don't wanna take,
Yeah, later in the fall, I would definitely step back. I don't know about the spring, if I'd like to have them all shaped up and the washboards out and the potholes out, and then stay off them, but.
Right.
Well, we got moisture now.
I know somebody talked to me about how you guys came in and brought the shoulders up on the concrete highways.
Oh, we're trying to pull
Do
those
that in the
in.
spring before the grass got tall, so that was another compliment I heard this week.
I think a lot of those settled back down. We had that snow and some slush and, almost need to do that again.
There's that one operator, was a road there, dirt road that had water in it. He actually came up and used a scarifier and dug a ditch so the water drained out. I mean, that was, I thought, pretty good, so. Maybe they normally do that, but he did a good job on that.
We are hauling a lot of sand out with the river gravel, I guess, with the
Yeah.
rock now. We didn't buy any, we had almost 60,000 tons. And it's not, you guys bought it years ago, I
Yeah.
don't know, so somebody paid for it, but may as well use it, I guess.
Well, the thing that we were getting concerned about then is they're supposed to do 1 to 3 rock, there's a mixture, and they were doing it opposite, so we were getting lots and lots of sand, so I think if that would just monitor it, probably.
We're definitely behind in rock this year. Shieldberg's hadn't crushed there. I don't know how many weeks we lost, but we've lost 6 or 8 weeks of hauling throughout the winter.
That hurts, yeah.
So we're behind.
On the sharing agreement, John, Bo called the other day, and the mileage side of it, I mean, that's the only thing that's not black and white in that agreement. They're wondering if they could just fill up with gas instead of paying the mileage rate. What went through my head, and maybe we need to get it on the agenda to discuss it, is can they buy all the gas? We provide the vehicle and they pay for all the
No.
fuel.
That'd probably be cleaner.
Yeah.
Just
And
trying
you
to
don't
be
have to
empty,
track
trying to be
mileage.
empty, well, I guess they can carry their credit card too or something.
Yeah. That's
If they could just give a gas card,
Yeah.
that might be the best option for us.
Okay.
Discuss it with them when you're
Talk
up
to
there.
them more about it, yeah. That's the preference. Probably be cheaper than the federal rate for mileage.
Yeah, federal rate's good enough to.
Yeah, it's 70 cents right now, I think.
But it's 72 and a half, 0.725. But the problem with that, the mileage rate is 72 and a half for a reason, because it's not just fuel, it's wear and tear. I mean, it's tires, it's
Right, but then they'd
all that
also be
stuff.
buying the gas that he's spending in Harrison County too, so that, in my mind, it's gonna balance.
I don't think there's a huge difference either way. I mean, as long as it's.
We can get it as an agenda item if we wanna hash it out, but see what their thoughts are and then come back to us and we can discuss it a little further.
You guys are giving me lots of work.
I know, sorry.
It's lucky you're good at delegating.
Sorry you gotta do your job.
You didn't say it like that.
And then how are we coming on, where they treat the roads? I see some people have stakes out or.
They should be staked and we should be prepping them. I think we're still, I did hear some got applied already now.
Without coming in.
Yeah, they're not even supposed to be in the county yet. And they do that all the time, so that's always kind of a mess. And we don't have them prepped and they just come in for spraying.
I used to get that card and then we were out there before, the county knew anything about it, so.
Yeah. The one company will show up early and one will be late, so everybody at the county will be mad there if it isn't done. So
Yeah.
it's always a mess. I think there's another company out of Glenville that like to start spraying here. I don't know, maybe the one way out of town will go away or get pushed out or something, but I'd rather see something more local.
Does it actually work? I saw someone watering down, someone that typically has the treatment every summer, and they were watering down the road with the huge tank and water, does water kind of reactivate it, or is it you just trying to keep the dust down?
It reactivates what you have there, but also, I mean, it's salt you're putting on, so it helps pull it into the surface too. So yeah, it's definitely better if it's wet. So we like to try to catch it after rain,
Okay.
if possible.
Alright, anything else for John?
I don't think so.
No more from Tony. He gave me plenty.
I like his ideas. All right, thanks, John.
Thank you, Kevin.
Set public hearing date for interfund loan to 911. This is what came out of Friday's meeting.
So yeah, if you guys discussed that you would possibly give a loan to 911, we have to hold a public hearing first, so.
We need to find out the amount yet, or?
Well, you can do an up to amount.
Okay.
So I would go high,
Okay.
and then you can always, because I know there was a lot of numbers thrown
What dates worked?
out. Well, for publication, May 14th would be your absolute earliest.
Earliest?
We do have a time limit on that, whenever they want to hear back. Was
So I
it-
think they were already signing it that day, correct?
They were,
Oh, okay.
my understanding was they were signing
Okay.
it. It's just whether or not you're going to.
So can we do May 21st just to?
You can, I will tell you, I will not be here that day.
Okay,
The
do
21st,
Do the
that's the Memorial
14th
Day
then, 'cause I
weekend.
want you there for that.
Yeah, 14th,
Yeah, 14.
because there's money coming from 3 places, so.
I'm comfortable with the 21st. I mean, I think you guys are fine with the 21st.
I might not be here the 21st either, but I don't know.
Let's do the 14th then.
So what
What?
amount do you want to do that?
Okay, so what did we?
It was 112 that was needed?
Yeah, from us.
112 was the minimum if everybody else gave the maximum.
Set it at 150,
Let's do
175?
150.
150.
Okay.
Not to exceed 150.
So just so you guys know, that, Paul you were there, right?
For the radio meeting.
We have to upgrade our 911 system. We don't have a choice.
All the consoles need to be upgraded.
By 2029.
Correct. 911 is putting in $300,000 of reserve funds they have. EMA is going to put in $120,000. And then what the county offered discussion for us to consider is we would do an intercounty fund, so a 0% note back to them, and then they would pay that back into the reserves.
Otherwise, we end up paying interest on it.
Oh, it's, yeah.
What time do you want that meeting?
Let's do that at 9:30. And coordinate with Matt to make sure he doesn't have one coming up at 9:30 that day as well. Let's do
You should-
9:15 on this.
You should be fine because this is on the 3rd.
Do 9:15 would be better too. Yeah.
I don't like to sit here forever.
Yeah.
We did that last time. Poor chairmanship management there.
Yeah. After the first one, I thought
Yeah.
we'd be here.
Never know.
All right, is there a motion to do that, set that public hearing?
So moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next is consider approval for Twisted Tail liquor license.
I'll make a motion to approve the liquor license for Twisted Tail.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Motion carries.
I'll move to approve the Devney.
So you guys already
Oh.
approved this a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I thought we
He's
had.
doing an amendment to include an outdoor patio.
Yes, I was gonna say.
Okay.
I'll move to approve the Devney Acres liquor license. Is that like a wedding venue or something?
It's like a petting zoo and.
Oh, that's
Well,
right.
it's kind of like an event center. It's
Okay.
smaller, I would say, like no more than.
I've driven out that way, but I just didn't pay attention, so. So moved, I guess.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Now we have discussion action regarding end date for current IT. That is June 30th.
I put that on the agenda because if we're gonna start paying Michael June 1st, we shouldn't be paying 2 people.
You mean
We
solutions?
always want a little overlap.
Yeah. There's gonna be a lot of transfer there.
So you want to dump it all on his lap on day one? Because it ends June 30th and his official start date's July 1st, so he would come in.
So the current person is going to be helping him?
Oh, you
He's
mean
gonna be learning
solutions, you mean.
systems and figuring out the networks, and that way when he does start and comes in here, he's ready to take on IT issues.
Because otherwise, if we just say we're done on the first and go with our guy, if I was solutions, I wouldn't
No,
give you
no,
anything.
not solutions, this isn't solutions, this is our current IT person.
Oh, you mean, Tara?
Taryn,
Oh,
I just don't think we should be paying two people.
My only concern would be is if he, you know, you said not to exceed 29 hours, but if he decides he doesn't want to work at all and something goes down, who's fixing it?
Right, and what's her 1 month pay for that?
$800 or something?
Yeah.
It's not even that, is
Yeah,
it?
probably not even that.
She's fine either way, but if you end it or something
What?
breaks on June 12th and he's not here, there's no one to fix it.
Okay.
Is there action you wanna take on that?
I think you should set an end date just for sure, but choose an end date.
So he's not to exceed, how many hours did we put on him?
29 and a half.
29 and a half.
A week.
Yeah.
A week.
But he can work, because I know in his email, he had said he had some like vacation time and things like that scheduled, so I know he won't be here that, like at least a few days out of each week.
I will move that our current IT coordinator, Taryn, has an end date of June 30th, 2026.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Motion
carries. So you want her to work longer?
No, I think we should end it sooner.
We have minutes from April 14th. This is where we met with Monona County.
Move to approve the April 14th minutes. Yeah?
Oh, with Monona County?
Yeah.
Okay, so, I didn't, can I see it? Okay, second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then we have two meetings on the 16th. The first one was the public hearing for the budget.
Move to approve the public hearing minutes from the 16th.
This is just the
Okay.
budget public hearing.
Okay, second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And then we have our regular meeting on the 16th.
I have a question on that one. I just would like something in there under the risk manager job duties and budget discussion, about what we talked about her taking away her wage, that we would discuss it in the future. We need to,
That was in the budget hearing, wasn't it?
no,
No, the budget hearing was just budget.
that was.
But I mean, when
Risk
we,
manager down there.
when we set the budget.
Right,
Yeah.
that's where we discussed the wages.
Yeah.
But we discussed it when we were talking to her too.
I do think we need to sit down and have a discussion with her on some different issues. And that could be one of them.
Do you think these minutes need amended to show that there was more discussion on that?
We didn't take any action, so I don't have any changes to it.
So we don't want to put that we took away the $2,000 from her?
That was in previous minutes.
I don't think it was ever in minutes, but that's okay.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes from April 16th meeting.
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Motion carries. We have public comments?
On here.
Nobody put yes?
No yeses.
Okay, good. Do you guys have any updates?
I got SWIPCO this afternoon, and had JDC last week, that went well. There is a bill before the State House that has not been approved yet, where they're trying to set minimums, state support for the juvenile detention centers. And the large counties like Polk County is fighting it, because they want more, and we want something.
Right.
So,
So they're wanting to set minimums?
they want to set, for example, for us, we would like to have $150,000 a year, which is about what we've been getting, but Polk County, who's been getting a couple million, they want more money. And so the state's trying to set that based on population, not on want.
Right.
So I called Matt, and I know the Juvenile Detention Center sent letters down to all the representatives they could think of, so they're affected by it.
Yeah.
So nothing's been resolved on that yet. There's a lot of things coming up at the end of the legislature that.
Yeah, I think property tax was possibly going to the floor for debate yesterday.
I can't say I understand all the property tax bill. I don't think it's gonna be a great change. I just,
They're already throwing amendments in there.
yeah. There was a big discussion on, they had reduced the property tax on people who had apartments so that they have lower rents. And that seems to be falling through, which means it's just gonna go the other direction. People are gonna raise rents again. So,
What, you go to SWIPCO, you said, this
Yeah.
afternoon? Anything big on that?
nothing on that end, really. I mean, we've got some projects coming in, lead paint coming in again, so we'll discuss that probably today.
I think I have Golden Hills this afternoon.
Yeah, a lot of that SWIPCO is the transportation side. We get a lot of discussion on that.
Okay. And you have what this afternoon?
Golden Hills?
Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna put on, I thought was gonna be on the agenda, we did the elected wages last week, and I thought,
But jail still hasn't turned theirs in yet, so
okay,
we're still waiting for,
well, we have to do it next week, right? Don't have a choice? Oh,
you have to have it done before July 1st.
okay. Oh, okay. All right.
We've already approved
You've
it.
already approved
We've
the
got
budget.
it.
Right, right, okay. That's the part I was wondering. And then do we wanna put, whenever we discuss, whatever week we do discuss wages, do we wanna put that on there about the risk manager, or we want a completely separate?
I think I'd like to have a separate discussion with her, because some things have come to light to me that,
Do you want that with the option of closed session?
yes.
Okay.
Okay,
Yep.
alrighty. I have a book with each person's name in it. And if there's.
Don't ever lose it.
All right. I'm good.
That concludes.
Move to adjourn?
Second.
Any further discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion
Got it?
Tony, I heard this morning on Camp AV that Iowa is the lowest state for housing costs. I don't know what that really entails.
Yeah.
Nebraska was
Tina?
Not that I miss it.
Brian, I have a question for you now, tell us what it was. If you were trying to
Be in
get
the know.
closed and
Oh, I want
can't remember now what it was, but I'll think of
Oh,
it, I'll give you a
yeah.
call.
Other than,
I don't know. That's, well, I would try to do